Hey guys, so first ride, white IZZO, grabbed them, ran to the forest. I'll try to do some test runs and configurations, really easy, just to make sure maybe to get the bike fit to my needs, and I'll try to explain what I'm doing. If you're thinking of white IZZO, maybe this is a video you're worth watching. So those of you who don't know me, I'm Avner, Firon. I'm based in Israel. I'm an organizational development consultant by degree, work in high tech, but also in the last 15 years I've been riding bikes, and for the last 8 years I've been teaching downhill enduro focused riding riders, and I love it. In Israel we have lots of single tracks, amazing single tracks. We have the Great Desert with lots of single tracks there, amazing technical tracks. So how did I get to the YT IZZO? It all started with training cross-country pro rider, that we started talking about cross-country and how it is changing, and there are now down-country bikes and there are 120 millimeters, maybe a little bit more aggressive and so on. And I tried it out, started to ride the 100 millimeters bikes for the first time. Most of my riding was downhill, enduro, always 140, 50, 60 millimeters. Last year, I think for almost 10 months, I rode only e-bikes. And I just got bored. No real excitement in the uphill or downhill after a few months of being very excited and loving it, and wow, it's so different. But at the end it just got boring. Riding the 100 millimeter bike, the cross-country bike, gave me the same feeling of excitement in the uphill. It's easy, it's not an enduro bike. So I started searching, and a friend of mine, Ronnie, said, I heard about the YT IZZO, let's try it out. So one guy here in Israel, is like the presenter or ambassador, Johan. He gave us the bike, a demo bike, and we tried it out. I ride the Transition Sentinel Large, which is very long bike. The enduro bikes now are very, very long, very stable, but it's a little bit harder maybe to pick them up, bunny hop and so on. And I felt with the IZZO it's really, really easy, playable, flexible, fun bike. So I got really, really excited. Plus I thought maybe the 100 millimeter, 120 millimeter bikes are maybe a little bit, how would I call it, soft or gentle for my taste. I might break them pretty fast. Bike, when you order it, it comes with tubes. I changed it to a tubeless, so it adds weight a little bit. The cockpit, as you can see, the stem here, you don't have enough steerer left. So I'm used to 160 millimeters on front, and the stem is pretty high, and here it's pretty low. So I might need a very high rise in the handlebar, because I don't have any room here to play with. So I'll need like 30 millimeter rise or whatnot. I changed the handlebar. The handlebar that arrived with the IZZO is really good looking E13 760 millimeters handlebar with 20 millimeter rise, but it was too narrow for my taste. I changed it to 780. I have a race face next with 10 millimeter rise, so it's not enough rise for me, but a little bit wider, so it's more stable and comfortable. Plus you get this lock, which is pretty bad. I don't know why they did it. As you can see now, when I do this, the shock is open, the rear shock is open, and when I click here it's closed, but actually I can do this as well. You see, open, close. So this is like a bug. So I purchased a feedlock bottle, 150 cc, and also from YT 800 cc, which is great, it's big. The shock here, I see it's in the low position. You know that if you read the up, you see here it's low. and the high is upside down, so you know it's in high mode. And also this is the large frame. It comes with the AXS wireless seat post, 150 millimeters, which is not enough for me. I have long legs. As you can see, it's really out of the frame here, so I'm considering replacing it with the Fox 175 millimeters. Okay, so I'm pedaling some fire road here, wide but rocky road here. The rear shock is locked. It's crazy. For me it feels like a hardtail because I'm used to plenty of suspension. On my enduro bike I have a rear coil shock, but I can lock it, but of course it's not the same. Changing gear here in the with the wireless SRAM derailleur, it's fucking crazy. You click and it changes very quietly, very precisely. It's like magic when you turn them on for the first time. They link and sync, and that's it. Everything is automatic. Amazing. Okay, so seat post down, starting a little bit of a single track, very dusty, loose ground because of motorbikes coming up the track here. I need to get used to the SRAM G2 Ultimate. I usually ride with the Saint, Shimano Saint. I love them, but I decided to try and get used to something new, learn from the experience. Very dusty. The brakes feel okay. I'm not riding too fast here. Okay, so what actually is happening here is that the shift lock here just jumps from open to lock very easily. So just by rocking the boat here, by just riding rocks, it jumps to lock. That's why the suspension feels a little bit missing here. So I'll try to maybe change the position, maybe something will help. Let's see, I'll try it out. Very technical, rocky descent. When the tires are a bit more narrow, you need to use more your feet, knees, spread them out. Oh, a drop, wooden drop. Woo! Nice. Now I'm doing like a very technical uphill rocky section with rear shock locked. Very, very efficient. So the tires are nice, but if you want better traction and stability, if you ride rocky but fast single tracks, the E13 might not be the fit for you. Technical, dusty rocks, steep descent, 29er is amazing for that. Nice. Oh man, the rear shock is locked. Really difficult to ride this way. So let's conclude the first ride. It was amazing for first ride. A little bit of tweaks, a lot to get used to. A little bit shorter bike than the Sentinel, carbon wheels, shorter travel, so it feels a little bit stiff. I'll try and fix the switch of the rear shock, and I'll let you know how it went. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel. Find me on Instagram, avner.firon.mtbguide. I'll keep sending, uploading videos and pics and so on. Keep it safe, and I'll see you in the next video.